Okay, let's say. Hello my beautiful 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Today I'm going to be doing middle school advice. As an incoming sophomore, I'm giving you guys advice on how to have a successful 3 years of middle school. Or if it's your last year, your second to last year, you know what I mean. These are all things that I really wish I was told when I was in middle school. So I'm going to give it to you guys so you guys can have a blessed couple years. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys how to stay confident, avoid drama, be prepared, and of course, the best of all, get good grades. For starting whatever grade you're going to, here are some must-haves that will be essential for you in middle school. As a middle schooler, I was super duper stressed on all the things I needed to bring, especially as the older sister. I had nobody to really help me out and tell me what I don't need and what I do need. I didn't know what kind of hygiene I needed to bring, what school supplies I needed, and I'm here to help you as a big sister and give you all the tips, everything that you could be looking for. Starting off with school supplies, the main things you're going to be needing is a folder or binders, whatever is more suitable and affordable for you. You will also be needing some pencils, which I personally recommend mechanical pencils, but of course it is whatever you like. Nobody should be telling you what pencils you should and shouldn't bring. They all work the same. So if you want to bring yourself a good wooden pencil, if you by all means want a pen with an eraser on it, go ahead and get it. They all work about the same. You will probably also need highlighters, and a 5-subject notebook is what I personally recommend. If you want to go ahead and get you about 6 different notebooks, that's all your preference. But I definitely do recommend the 5-subject notebooks because it saves a lot of room in your backpack. You probably will not even use the notebook in all classes, so it's just definitely worth the money in my eyes. But it's of course what you can afford, and I'm not the judge here. The next thing you'll be needing is a pencil case. This can keep your highlighters, your pencils, erasers, anything you have. Because I know that my backpack gets really cluttered when I don't have pencil cases, or when things are just loosely around my backpack, it gets a mess. And you want to be very organized when starting middle school. It's a new journey and you want to try to be better for yourself, and being more organized is the first step. And the last school supplies that you're gonna need is a good water bottle. And now you're probably wondering why I didn't say much more, and that's because honestly you don't need it. All of these little gadgets that people are telling you to bring, all these extra, like calculators, of course it's great to have your own calculator, but you don't need to spend an extra $20 on a calculator that is probably going to be provided by your math teacher. I'm still being provided calculators in my high school classes. So trust me, you're not going to need most of these things. And on your school supplies list, I doubt that they're saying you need all these special shenanigans. And now we're moving on to hygienic things you're going to need, which is very important for girls. Now it is still important for boys, but not as important because girls have a lot more things that they could bring. The first big important thing you're going to need for middle school, which you can probably guess, is deodorant. Typically in middle school you don't have recess anymore, but you definitely do have PE. And in PE you're moving around, you're exercising. It's probably a lot more intense than your elementary dodgeball games and all that stuff was. As a girl, your hormones are going to start changing. You're going to want to find out the things that are causing your body to do different things. You also want to find the right products that are going to help you solve the issue. Now I don't care what kind of deodorant you have, but I definitely do recommend spray deodorant. Always bring deodorant. I don't care if it's a deodorant you use at home and you bring to school. As long as you're keeping deodorant in your backpack, you're going to be set. You never know what emergencies might happen. You just don't want to be known as a stinky person. Locker rooms have the worst of the smells, and you definitely don't want to be the reason why or contributing to the reason why. So make sure that you smell good, you're wearing perfume, all of the things, so you don't get talked about. The next couple of things you're going to need is hand sanitizer, a travel size lotion, and of course, like I said, perfume. Not only that, but you're also going to need gum, either mints, especially for after lunch, and chapstick or lip gloss. You don't want to be talking in people's faces and blowing your breath all around them. That's going to be disgusting. Always bring gum to keep whatever is going on in there smelling good. And the last big things that you're going to need is pads, panty liners, or of course tampons. And if you want, wet wipes, because those are always essential. But bring flushable ones. Now, majority girls starting middle school, most of them don't really have their period periods yet, or they're not getting like their periods their 6th grade year. But of course, you always want to come prepared, and you never know what's going to happen. I got mine in 7th grade, and it definitely was so unexpected. I wasn't cramping that day. I had no issues going on, and suddenly it was just like I saw speckles of, you get it. But I wasn't prepared, and I definitely, as a big sister, I am helping you, and I want you to be prepared and bringing all the essential things that you're going to need. Because if you don't have it, it's going to be a rough day for you, especially if you have parents at work and you have no ride home. To carry all these special little items, I recommend bringing a makeup bag, which is big. It's a lot bigger than a pencil case. It'll carry all the things. Or a pencil case, of course, if you can find a decent sized one. It's totally your preference. I would definitely recommend a makeup bag. Our next subject is school and grades. A big thing about middle school is that it is a total new level of stress, and you didn't know that were possible. Especially depending on your teachers, your grade level, your friends, the people you're around. It's all just going to be a lot and chaotic. When starting, it is a big thing to stay organized, especially within your work and when assignments should be turned in, when you need to start studying, all of those big
crazy mind-racing things.
And I kid you not, I had homework in almost all my classes. In English, I had leftover work to do, math, science, history, Spanish, even my electives. It's going to be a lot, and you need to stay on top of your work, or you're going to be so stressed. And do not, and I literally mean this, do not procrastinate. Do not procrastinate on studying, on doing your homework, all of those things. It is going to catch up to you. It's going to make you a lot more stressed than you already are, and that's not what you want. And you know your parents are going to get on your behind for it if you have strict parents. Once you get into the habit of procrastination, it doesn't stop there, and you're going to continue doing it, and that's not something you want to get into the habit of, because as a sophomore, I probably started procrastinating in 7th grade, and ever since I can't stop. And another big thing is, do not be afraid to ask questions in your classes. There is somebody across the room from you that you don't know that has the same exact question. You can't be afraid or worry that somebody's going to make fun of you, that it's a dumb question, because obviously it's something you're wondering, and that can't make it dumb. Lastly, make sure you're turning in those assignments on time, because if you're not, you're going to be in so much regret. Those teachers close their grade books fast. When it's the end of the quarter or the trimester, whatever you guys call it, it's going to be the end, and the teachers stop accepting work. It's not like elementary where they spend extra time on things. Our next topic is how to build confidence, or what you call it, have a glow up. So many girls and boys mistake what it means to be confident, but confidence is really believing in yourself and your abilities, and knowing that you are that girl. Like, you don't have to second guess it. You're that girl. But that is without putting others down and making them feel like, oh, like, I'm just not as pretty as her. Like, you can't go off and like have a mean girl personality and say you're confident, because you're not. And always remember that jealousy is the evilest trait. So being jealous of someone, and especially taking it out on someone, is never good. Having your head held high, like you have a little tiara on and you're not trying to drop it, will make other people think like, oh, she knows she's that girl, and she is. And always remember, you never need makeup to be a pretty girl. You can simply walk out the house, no lashes, just some chapstick on your lips, and a headband on your hair like me. That's how I literally went out the house today. You can simply go out just like that, and you can still be a pretty girl. You don't need makeup. You don't need to have big lashes or a lip combo. You don't need blush. You don't need any of these extra things. A simple way that is without any makeup that you can convince your parents to get you, if you're not allowed to yet, is getting an eyelash curler and simply like a lip gloss and like a spoolie. And you can put some Vaseline on your lashes and make them like stay up a little longer throughout the day. Put on some lip gloss and fix some eyebrows, go about your day, and you're done. Like, you're gonna look very natural, very beautiful, and you're protecting your skin without putting all these harsh chemicals on them. And a huge thing that definitely enhances your looks is going to be jewelry. Having a little necklace and some earrings, it definitely it can enhance your outfit, it can enhance your face, all those things. And wearing glasses, now these are prescription glasses, but if you wanted to get just some blue light glasses and you think that you look good with glasses, then definitely go for it, because anything can style your outfit better. It can just make you look a lot more pleasing. And acne is definitely going to be a big thing that begins to happen once you hit middle school. Don't stress about it. Don't start buying all these expensive products because you think, oh, now I need all these expensive products because my face is breaking out and I don't know what to do and I'm so ugly. No, you're not. Everybody has moments. Everybody's face is going to break out as their hormones change, as they're getting older, all those things. Everything is just changing on your body and it's uncontrollable. Go to like Walmart if you really needed to and get you a simple face wash and a simple moisturizer and you're going to be set. Our next topic is drama and friends, and I bet you were waiting for this one. Making friends are definitely going to be an amazing part of middle school. It'll be the beginning to who's your true friends, of finding the right ones and keeping those friends are a whole new little thing going on. Having one friend is probably much better than having a group of 5 friends. Because within that 5 people, I bet you one of them is talking about each and every one of you and one-on-one speaking about each other. And if that is happening, you need to stop being their friend and you need to talk to the other people in the group and see what's going on, because that's not your true friend. Anybody that can speak bad about one of your friends to you is speaking bad about you. And that's just the truth. You always want to find friends who have the same interest as you, who just share similar things to you. And don't try to change yourself for girls who are pretty or who get a lot of boys. They're just not worth it at all. It's not going to last and you're just going to find yourself with bigger heartbreaks from girls. And when I say don't change for a girl, that doesn't only mean a girl. That means don't change yourself for a boy either, especially them little boys. But we're gonna get into that next. And never ever be scared to tell somebody you don't want to be their friend anymore. It's definitely going to be a little heartbreaking, it's going to be uneasy, but it's a big part of maturing and learning new things about yourself. If you know that you're uncomfortable with being somebody's friend, that is okay. And if they're not okay with it, oh well, tell them to suck it up. But you have to go with what your heart says, what God says. Because if you're staying in a friendship that you know is not healthy for you, that you know the person is doing bad things and it's just a bad influence, you shouldn't be in that friendship. And our last topic is relationships. I've seen so many middle school relationships, and I promise you, 99% of them have drastically gone downhill. I'm gonna warn you now, the middle school relationship you think that is gonna last your whole entire life, probably not. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but that is just the honest truth. Middle school boys are not mature at all. They are just getting out of elementary just like you. But girls tend to mature more than boys do, faster than boys do, and you're gonna expect all these manly things from these boys that aren't going to happen just because they're not there yet. They're not on your level. So don't date them. My biggest mindset is that God is going to get me where I want him to, and he in fact did. Now I have a beautiful boyfriend, and I waited until high school to get that, and I feel so blessed. So do the same. And another thing is, don't ever kiss a boy in middle school. All my friends regret their first kiss, and I didn't experience that, but I know that it's probably dreadful. Well, that is it for this video, and I hope that you guys have a blessed and amazing school year, and that you guys are taking care of your bodies and of course doing all the things that I said in this video, because they are helpful and you should listen to them. But if you don't, you're gonna have a eventful middle school life, okay? But I will see you guys later, and I love you so much. Bye.